What's good, y'all? So today we checking out the 2026 Aston Martin Vantage S. Now, if you've been watching the channel, keeping up, you already know Aston Martin is my top brand as far as what it looked like, the rarity behind them, and how it kind of make you feel, I feel like, right? Like, you see a car like this, you think excellence, you think successful, you think on point. That's just me. I don't know what y'all think, but Aston Martin always had like a prestige about it. So I always rock with this brand. So we're going to check out what this new one look like. Y'all let me know in the comments below if you like it, because I already do. But let's see for ourselves. I mean, like, come on, look at the grill. Super clean, fitment not even too bad. Probably drop it a little bit, just an inch or two, possible. Crazy diffuser. Come on, y'all, like what? What? Every angle. Little hatchback setup. Plenty of space. Red interior. Come on, man. What we talking about? Super clean. And I know you see how them doors go up. They don't go up like Lamborghini doors, but they go up on an angle, kind of give you that like a bird about to land on something. You see what I'm saying? Like different. Come on, man. What are we talking about? You telling me you wouldn't jump in that? Insane. I thought that was the red interior at first. That's the orange interior. Different. Timeless.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Sound good. Yes, sir. Off rip, you already know I'm getting an exhaust for that. Now the exhaust already sound good, but I gotta get an exhaust for it. But again, look at this angle here. The tires, the width size of the tires, the exhaust, the diffuser. You feel me? Like the tail lights, the way it curved with the little lip on the trunk lid. Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about, y'all? Different. Okay. Clean. Of course, from this angle, you know you ain't really gonna be doing too much work on it unless you know how to get everything off. I mean, it's just plastic at the end of the day, but of course, cars like this, they prefer to work on it themselves. They don't want you working on them. So, of course, you know, it's going to be a little different from that perspective. But if you pretty much handy with a car, this ain't no more complicated than other foreign cars. You see what I'm saying? But it's definitely cleaner, though. I'll tell you that. Every angle. I haven't seen a bad angle of this car yet. Y'all get in the comment section below, let me know. Have you? Because I haven't. Every angle, look at that. Come on, man. Tail lights, beautiful. Exhaust, diffuser, crazy. The badge, different. Come on, man. Insane. Come on, let's see how it drives. All right, here we go. Premium. See now, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Like off rip, I told y'all this is like a timeless design. You know how all these car companies now making a huge digital screen that sits on top of the dash, that's not integrated, that just looks tacky, looks sloppy. Aston Martin is still standing true to what they do. Not only coming with a V8 in 2026, but also the dash doesn't look super tech savvy. It just looks clean. It looks timeless. It looks like in the next 20, 30 years, somebody jump in this, they're going to be like, yo, they did their thing back then. You feel me? And that's kind of rare to come across because a lot of cars is just, or car manufacturers is just jumping out the window with their styling and especially the interior design. But this right here, come on, man. Timeless. Got the different features, of course, on the drivetrain.
Real kid.
Nice digital dash. I'm telling you, that badge different. Different. Carbon fiber on the dashboard. Nice seating position, it looked like. Just off the pull off, y'all. He ain't even get out the spot yet, and that rumble is crazy. I did say I'd get an aftermarket exhaust, but I ain't gonna lie, the way that sounding right now, you might not need it. Come on, with the burbles. This is stock, y'all. This ain't modified. This ain't tuned. Aston Martin jumping at the gate like that? Come on, man. You gotta put some respect on their name. That sound crazy, y'all. Moving. Crazy. Okay. Yo, that sound ridiculous, y'all. Like it come to a point where you can get to that point in life and say, yo, I want something that's like a jewel that, you know how people get diamonds and they put it on their wrists and they put it on their hands and their neck. They like, yo, let me drive something like that. Something that's not necessarily necessary, but it's statement heavy. It's something that I don't even have to open my mouth. You hear me pulling up. You see me when I get there. Once I jump out, you see who I am, you see what I look like, and I walk away, you see where I'm walking from. It's like, nah, he different. He different. This car just, it forces you to not only look, not only hear, but draw a conclusion in your head like, nah, this man, he different. You know, and you could go Mercedes, you can go BMW, you can go Audi, you can go Lambo, okay? You can go Bentley, and Bentley's in this class too, but this is more of a sports car than a Bentley is, unless you get in some of the top trims that, you know, could do that as well, Continental, GT stuff. But this, you know, I mean, Aston Martin is almost synonymous with James Bond back in the day as well. So you also got that going for you. It screams luxury, but if I gotta get my hands dirty, I can do it too. Okay? I got my suit and tie on. I'm super professional. But if we gotta go around the corner and we gotta get down to these trenches, I can do that too. Just to let you know. That's the vibes I get from this right here. Different. Moving. I'm waiting to see if he really hit it. Like really hit it. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, he got the space. Okay. Alright, so he ain't really gonna hit it like that, but yeah, man, my conclusion on that is this Aston Martin is super crazy. Y'all already know how I feel about Aston Martin. It's cool to see in 2026 that some manufacturers are still sticking to their true identity, their true roots. They're not trying to jump out the window and do something so crazy and be super innovative, just trying to get the new best idea. These are people, or this is a brand that is sticking to the basics, but their basics have always been at a higher level than other people's basics. So it's like they was already chilling because they was playing way ahead of the game already. So to see this today, and it's not an EV and it's not a hybrid, you know, it's something clean. And as far as I know, it's not a hybrid. Could be, but I don't think it is. But they are making a lot of hybrid engines as well, which isn't a problem, but still, it's just really about sticking to your true identity and just crafting that identity, just tweaking it, making it a little better here, making it a little better there, and not just completely revamping everything that you've been known for. And I gotta salute Aston Martin for that, staying true to themselves, never making an ugly car. Yeah, man, they different. Y'all get in the comment section below, let me know. Is this something that you would cop? Is this something that you would buy? Or would you leave it alone? Me personally, I really haven't seen an Aston Martin that I just genuinely wouldn't get. Now, of course, prices could play a part, but, you know, if it's just up to me, I mean, I'll take any Aston easy. Just because what it does, what it exhorts. That's just me though. But y'all get in the comment section below. Let me know. If you like this video, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and just like that, I'm out of here. Peace.